Okay. Just
Can I get some
yeah.
help here? I can't see yet.
Okay.
Started.
Okay. Introduce yourself to the audience, who you are, and what solutions are you seeking?
Yes. Am I audible? Just to make
Yes,
sure.
the mic is here, so you don't need to shout.
Okay. My name is Ebenezer Mugisha, and I'm an entrepreneur. I graduated in electrical engineering, but I have a diverse background in business practice. I'm a trying entrepreneur. I cannot say I have a large.
Okay, look, at the moment, what is your position? Are you working for somebody? Do you
No,
want to
I'm an
start
entrepreneur.
You're running a business?
Yeah, self-employed.
Okay, what is your business?
Well, I run 3 different businesses.
Multiple businesses. I see this very often with lots of African entrepreneurs, especially Rwanda entrepreneurs. They're doing one main job and they're doing 2 or 3 side hustles.
For me, it's entrepreneurship entirely. Like there's no job and side hustles.
Okay, but
I just run all 3.
Three different businesses.
Yes, because I'm trying to diversify my investments so that I can hopefully get my return on investment.
Okay, yeah. It's a hedging a hedging strategy. You're betting one against the other.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
You can truly say that.
Okay. Now, what is it that you would like me to help you with?
Yes. When I began.
How long was that? And which business are we talking about?
Yes, this is 2014.
Okay.
Actually, 2015, 16.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's call it 16. Okay.
I was at university, and prior to my university, I had volunteered in Kanombe sector. It's a government entity.
Okay.
In the Office of Infrastructure. So there, a few months, and then I went into the civil status office. That's where I could meet people every day, like who come to the office looking for services, and many of these people appeared to just look for their identity cards, which had been lost. You know, you just lost your national identity card, and the process at the time, I cannot tell right now, the process at the time to reapply for another ID could be really rigorous.
So cumbersome, a lot of paperwork.
Yes.
And a lot of multiple agencies to visit.
Exactly.
So you need to go to the police, you need to go to the immigration, you need to go to somebody else, you need to get to the passport office or something.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then for me, I realized when I was at university now, like there was a business idea competition. So some of the best ideas will be funded in order for you to obviously
for apply as well as to motivate the applicants.
So for me, I had already had the idea, like why can't I design a solution? I did not know at the beginning. You know, sometimes ideas don't come fully formed.
And the other thing is, it's nobody knows everything in the beginning. Even when you started working,
yes,
somebody had to hold your hand,
yes,
and for you to take the first steps.
Yes.
And it has to be with the business also. You have to hold its hand,
yes,
to take its first steps. Only through taking a few steps that you will learn how to walk,
yes,
and then to run,
yes,
and to do everything.
I see.
Yeah.
So with that, I obviously started as a tech entrepreneur.
Okay.
I had no experience necessarily on how, USSD codes, designing a website, anything of that kind. I did not have any knowledge.
Yeah, because
how it works. Yes.
You were educated in what was the degree?
Electrical engineering.
So electrical engineers don't know nothing about coding.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Because I remember I had to.
It's not required.
Yes.
As an electrical.
Of course.
Yeah.
Except a few, softwares, but that
Yeah.
are specialized in electrical matters,
Yeah.
not necessarily in
Yeah.
coding. So I consulted a few of my friends who are in computer engineering to design me a sort of a software that could make it easy to connect. Somebody lost an ID card and somebody found it.
Okay.
So something that could work like that.
Okay.
So it was a huge experience, but to cut the story short, it was one of the biggest hurdles that I've ever encountered in my journey as an entrepreneur, because after designing the entire system, we got a small seed funding. At the time, it was 200K Rwandan francs.
Okay, not a lot
Not
of money.
much,
That's
but
1,000 USD. Sorry, 1,000 pounds. It's
I think a pound is even higher.
it's around 2,000 per.
So something like $200 at the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No problem at all. But it was. I just want to make sure.
Okay. Oh, sorry, $200. Yeah. Okay. Let's be accurate.
Yes,
Okay.
something like that.
I
So
thought it was 2 million. But
that was good enough to encourage me to work on my solution.
okay.
But also not kind of enough.
No.
If I needed to hire, let's say, specialized
coder.
programmers, yes, to work on that. So they worked on it anyway. I arranged their, facilitations but we needed to make sure we register some intellectual property rights for some of the features we had developed. Now, before I got the funding, I had pitched this idea like countless times.
Okay.
Looking for funding.
For investors.
Yeah. So people who are already ready, I suppose, somebody, just registered the idea in their intellectual property rights.
So somebody registered your idea and took IP on it.
Exactly. But now I cannot tell whether it was my idea that they developed on.
Okay.
But now, just as I was getting my,
Intellectual property paperwork.
Yes. Then, the agent in charge of that at RDB told me, like, you guys, like, communicate your ideas to people and then they just register them, you see. So that's what, he mentioned it as maybe between your friends, people like that. So it was a serious hindrance for us in implementing the idea, because we were no longer sure if it was even possible to actually implement something
that you don't have IP on.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for us to adapt the idea in any other way, like, it was completely challenging. So this was my first challenge.
Okay, so what happened to that project? You
Of
gave
course,
it up?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I still have it on mind, but with time there comes even more ideas.
Okay, so it was your first attempt.
Yes.
And it's a failed attempt.
Yes.
Okay, so and you are attributing the failure because somebody stole your idea and registered it.
I think so.
Okay.
But I cannot blame them also.
Yeah.
Because I had to learn, like.
You had
because
to learn.
the next time I develop an idea now, I have to make sure first it's a profitable idea, solves a real problem that people will be willing to pay for, but also that it's an adaptable idea, because if somebody can register an intellectual property, you can no longer implement a business. That means it's not an idea to begin with.
Yeah.
So later on, I had to find my ways to...
Okay, so what was the next?
Yeah, the next idea I tried in transportation, what I could afford, motorcycles, Motorcycles in Kigali, they do a lot of transport.
I know it very well. I use it every day.
Yes.
And the biggest problem I see in the motor industry is that the drivers have to look for customers. The drivers have to waste energy, waste fuel, and use waste battery
looking for customers.
And this is a easily solvable problem. It has been done countless times in countless countries.
Yes.
And ego is a, I don't need to name it, but it's a inefficient, unworkable
I mean, this has
solution.
this has always been the case since because I was born in Kigali, Remera, so I could always see like the riders looking for passengers. So
And they're
it's been
wasting,
the fuel
and it is
and time.
most of them have a phone. It doesn't have to be a smartphone.
Do you think there's a way to actually get around that? Maybe a customer
Because
could.
even the dud phones have GPS. You just need to connect the GPS of the driver's phone
Yes.
to the customer's GPS.
So by the way, I've been trying delivery then with motorcycles like that.
Okay.
That's because I could see, okay, some of us are thinking of abstract ideas when real people are actually earning money every now and then through transportation like that. So I tried to get 2 motorcycles because that's what I could afford. I'm a small entrepreneur, trying entrepreneur. So it makes money. It really makes money.
I know, and there is a reason why 60% of the vehicle population in this country are bodas, or two-wheelers.
Yes.
Because if you look at the statistics or the motor vehicle registration,
Yes.
then tractors, forklifts, cranes, lorries, everything else put together, and cars.
Yeah.
And one side you put the two-wheelers. Two-wheelers make more.
Yes.
There are more two-wheelers registered
Yes.
in Kigali,
Yes.
in Rwanda,
Yeah.
than anywhere else.
And it's obvious when you look on the road.
But it's also a very efficient way of transporting people. I see 90% of four-wheelers
Yes.
carrying only one person
Yeah.
in every trip.
Yeah. You mean like the owners of the of the
It's
cars?
just one occupant in a 6 or 4, 5 people seater.
Yeah.
Is carrying one person.
But there are also taxis and
But again, it's inefficient use of asset. It's a 3-ton, 2.5 to 3-ton mass of steel that is carrying a 100 kg person.
yeah.
The motorbike is the opposite.
Yes.
It's a 50 to 100 kg bike
Yes.
carrying 200 kgs of luggage, and at a fraction of a price.
Yes. For me, I think what was attractive to me in the business was it makes money, but it also doesn't require too much investment because
Yes.
I used what I had at the
I
time.
know, but and electric motorbikes are getting cheaper and cheaper.
What you're saying actually points to, the business could be even better if somebody had enough potential to actually invest. Because I've been in these motorcycle businesses for 3 years now, and this is the second business because the first one was a failed one.
Yeah.
Now the motorcycle, it has huge potential,
And I see this man who is recording.
yeah.
He was driven by a border driver who's a lawyer, a qualified lawyer. He's doing border driving.
That happens a lot.
I came across somebody who has done a degree in procurement or something.
Yeah.
He's driving a border.
I mean, there are border riders who
And they are
have
well
all sorts of
educated.
degrees.
But because there are no jobs
Yeah.
for their qualifications,
Yeah.
they've had to resort to driving borders.
Well, because it makes money, even though obviously, somebody has their. It might even be a loaned bike, so it's not even yours.
It is a leased bike.
Yes.
It's somebody else's bike that you're hiring
Of course.
per day.
At the end of the day, this person may not be saving any remarkable amount of money, but
look at the statistics of if I give you I used to live in London.
yes, I followed you.
And in London, I think 60 to 70% of the taxi population,
yeah,
they used to be hybrids before, mostly Prius and Toyota, hybrid cars, battery and petrol.
yeah.
Now, in the last 5 years, 60% of that population, taxi population of cars driven in London,
Yeah.
have become electric.
Electric.
And they're doing it deliberately. Not because it is green, they're doing it because they're saving money.
Okay.
Each taxi that used to burn,
Fuel.
fuel of maybe
Gasoline or
weekly fuel for one of the drivers for a hybrid
yeah.
used to be around 100 GBP,
Yeah.
100 pounds
Yes.
fuel he needed to use to ferry his customers and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the electric, switching to electric, that price has come down to 20,
Yes.
and it's giving him the same mileage in a better car.
Yeah.
Less noise, no pollution, nothing.
And they save on fuel.
80 every week he's saving on 80 pounds just on fuel
Okay.
because he switched to a better, superior technology.
Obviously, electric is the future.
But it is also saving money.
Yeah.
What he's saying is that the 80 pounds he's saving on fuel is paying for his lease.
Yes.
So he's driving this taxi
He
for nothing.
benefits by driving an electric vehicle.
He's driving for nothing.
Yeah.
The savings he was making from the previous vehicle is paying for his car.
Technically, it's correct because electrical then definitely means you're saving, as long as the country has enough power to. On the
Rwanda does
grid
not
and-
have a power issue.
That's the thing. So as long as there is that infrastructure, that means electric will save you. Except, no, actually no exceptions because
Okay, I prefer, whenever I'm booking a border over here,
Yeah.
I prefer an electric bike.
I see.
One, it is 500 franc cheaper for me,
cheaper, yeah,
and
comparing-
also it's comfortable and soft and no noise
yes,
and faster.
yes, yeah, they're actually even faster. They kind of have a greater horsepower.
Yes.
Yeah,
So and I think the transition from a combustion engine
yeah,
motorbikes to electric motorbikes is just going to accelerate.
yeah. It has already begun.
It nearly 15% of the population, border population, is already electric. It just requires a shift from 5%, from 0 to 5, it takes a long time.
Yeah,
From 5 to 15%, much shorter. And from 15 to 80%, it will happen in the next 5 years only.
for me, I could see potential in that already because one of my bikes is electric, another is petrol.
Okay.
So
Which is making you more money.
depending on the petrol has to work longer.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously the electric makes more. But now there's been challenges with electric motorcycles. A few technical issues.
They're improving
Yeah,
on a day-to-day basis.
they absolutely have to.
And the prices have come down drastically.
Yeah,
The Spiro bike,
yeah,
you can buy it for 750 USD. Because what he has done is he's separated the battery
yeah.
from the bike. The battery is no longer yours.
Yeah, but their business strategy is also clear because they also make more in spare parts. Like
And electric vehicles don't need more spare parts.
they do because
Very little.
Yeah,
Compared to an ICE engine which has
they still
valves,
there.
pistons, crankshaft, anything. This thing only has one motor.
the engine. Yeah,
It has
that I
fewer
agree.
moving parts.
Yeah.
And fewer moving parts means fewer spare parts.
Most comparisons, electric bikes, are more efficient.
And they don't require a mechanic as much as the petrol diesel
So,
ones.
yeah. So this is the
Okay, the transfer to solution, I think it's a great idea.
I saw a
But
lot
also-
of potential in it.
But go into electrification.
Yes.
The next bike you buy
Yeah.
should not be a ICE engine.
Yeah. Yeah. It will be like reinvesting in the past again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going back in the 18 in the 20th
They're already
century.
phasing out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you need to be in the 21st century.
I understand. So this was my second kind of a business. This like I was not necessarily trying to, the main problem I'm trying to solve here is just, if somebody needs a delivery somewhere, then I just make sure my rider can connect and
Okay,
then,
so you're not doing passengers, you're doing goods.
yes,
you're
deliveries,
delivery
but
of
also
goods.
passengers, because the petrol bike is in passengers.
Okay,
Yes, actually, it's the electric that I use in deliveries.
okay. You're the second person I'm meeting today
Yeah.
to do with bikes. There's a guy who works here.
Yes.
He's trying to make the bikes all weatherproof. He's creating a shelter that protects the driver and the passenger from rain
I know those.
and sun.
I know those. No, I don't know the person, but I know the feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that feature is much needed in Rwanda.
And
in
it
Kigali.
sells well because
I have been stuck when it rains under a petrol pump shed, because that's where all the
riders cloud.
It becomes like a market.
Yes.
And
that's true.
I was stuck for 1.5 hours, 2 hours.
Yeah.
And Kigali, has around 200 days of rain.
Yeah.
And some time or another,
The rain is
all the passengers
consistent,
are getting stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
So if there was a solution,
So you truly use the bikes, huh?
if there is a solution to solve,
Yeah.
then it is that.
I think
the
that's,
bikes
yeah.
need to become all weather.
Because the riders individually, at some
And
point, they recognize.
I don't
they
mind
need
paying
the-
500 francs more.
Yeah. If there is shelter, yeah. I've seen some riders use it
Not
in the
only that,
sunlight also.
but also I get poked with the mirror, in the jam. The passenger is the one who gets the brunt.
Yeah. So kind of trying to communicate.
When they're trying to overtake, the guy from the back is trying to turn, and his mirror hits me. If there was a shelter to protect me from that, I'd pay more.
So this shelter is actually on the entire bike, huh?
It doesn't have to be. You've seen shelters in Nairobi.
Because
in Nairobi, what they're doing is they're using just a canvas.
Yes.
So it's just to protect from the sun.
Or rain, huh?
Not the rain, just the sun.
Okay.
But you could use that similar structure and do both.
Yes. But a motorcycle is supposedly, even technically, safer if you have the freedom to, step here and there.
That's fine. You don't cover it all.
Yes.
You keep the sides. In India, we have rickshaws.
But I understand, because especially for I think I might have confused what you mean by shelter, because the one I know is the sun or the rain.
No, this needs to be an all-weather bike, because over here you have the problem of the sun.
Yes.
And the rain.
Inconsistent rains, yes.
You need to solve both.
I think that's a good
And
solution.
passengers will pay more for that comfort.
Generally, sometimes they pay more for bikes, and they feel like,
but okay.
if this guy has
what is the
this
other solution?
convenience.
If it is raining, what is my other solution? Is to hire a car.
Yes.
Which is 10 times more, which is 5 to 6 times more expensive than a bike.
I get that. I get.
Why would I, if there was a solution that was only, 50, maybe a fifth, 500 francs more, why would I, spend 10,000 francs?
Yes. That's a viable idea. Makes sense.
Yeah,
And there's already been
it's a solution
attempts like that.
that needs to be implemented. In idea, it is there, but nobody has implemented it.
Would the bike look like the ordinary bikes?
Just ordinary bikes, where you mount this on the carrier.
Okay. Now I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this is a transport solution business.
Yes.
Okay. You're providing delivery and you're providing transport.
Also
for
transport for
passengers, but also I want you to find a solution that is viable and that is digital, just connecting the customer and the driver GPS.
Yes.
So that the driver can, even if he has a dud phone, not a smartphone,
Yes.
he can still follow the location, the GPS of his not smartphone,
Yes.
and get to the passenger.
So technically, can I think that takes internet, some sort of connectivity.
Okay, there should be a solution to this. Okay, the other thing is many drivers are going to go with smartphones.
Yeah.
So you'd start dealing with the drivers who have a smartphone first.
Yeah.
Forget the ones who don't have a smartphone.
Yeah.
Because I would say 10 to 20% of the population of drivers have a smartphone.
Is there any other way you think motorcycles could be harnessed?
The other thing
or-
is that the battery, electric bikes, the bike itself and the battery has a GPS. Because the battery charging people, they want to monitor whether it is overcharged or undercharged. So they have a GPS in it. So if you're looking at electric bike solution, then the electric bikes have 2 GPSs, 3 GPSs, one for the driver, one for the battery, one for the bike. So connect to any of those.
Okay.
And you being an electric guy, you will be able to find a solution for it. More than a technical guy, or more than a IT
You know,
person.
even the most people who are actually, the technicians who are actually working on that in their workshops,
Yeah.
usually are my colleagues at university or
Perfect.
somewhere.
Perfect. Find a solution for
Yeah.
it. This problem needs to be fixed,
Yes.
and I can help you fix it. I can help you market it, but you have to build the product. You have to build the solution.
So I understand something that connects the customer to the rider,
Yes.
but this one I'm confusing a little bit
Okay.
because the
if I-
GPS says.
Okay. If I use Uber, I just select the type of vehicle I want, whether it's a moto, it's a luxury car, it's a average car, whatever. What it does is then once I select it, it gives me a price. It is the customer end that is using the smartphone, not the driver end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then once I book it, it goes to an Uber system.
Yes.
The Uber system then can send a message, text message
To an available driver.
to a driver. If he accepts it, he then gets a location of the passenger,
Yes.
and that problem is solved.
Yes.
And then once he reaches the driver, he reaches the passenger, and the passenger gives him a code.
Yes.
It tells him where he needs to drop the passenger.
Yes. But now the environment in Iran, I'm not saying the idea cannot be done, but it has actually been done before.
Yes, but it is poorly executed. Ego and all this move, and everyone is doing this solution, but nobody is doing it dedicated for motorcycles. There is a
I think
company.
Yagomoto used to do that.
Yeah, but again,
They also put more energy in cabs than
Yeah.
motorcycles.
but there is a
And
crying
motorcycles are everywhere.
and there is a crying need for it in the
Yeah.
motorbike industry.
Okay.
It is beneficial for the bike owners, it is beneficial for the drivers, and it is beneficial for the passengers.
I see. Now I'm trying to see what you mean, because if I can book a bike and then
And it knows where I am standing.
yes,
And once I get on, it knows where to send me. There is no need for the driver and the passenger to communicate.
yeah,
The destination.
I understand the dynamics of the
So the language
Implementation.
barrier and everything
Yeah.
is eliminated, because a lot of these border drivers do not speak English,
yeah,
and I don't speak Kinyarwanda.
yeah.
I need the solution. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep it at that. Close it. We'll talk about another topic with him. So